Namaste to one and all. My dear students, teachers and viewers, this channel has achieved 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all for your continuous support. Today I am analyzing some of the important concepts what the teachers were going on asking. That is some more clarification I am giving here, and some doubts also they asked in my channel. So today we can focus on about the project. How many projects we have to do, how to do these projects. We already know. Anyway, one more time we can see that minimum one project work. Minimum one project work mandatory to integrate any art form of the paid state or union territory. So for example that we can see that first standard to 8th standard they are doing integrated project. As their integrated project, one subject will be interrelated to other subject. That way, and there they have to incorporate with one art form or more than one art form you can use with about the paid states or the paid union territories. Art form should be incorporated with this integrated project. This is why this paid state and union territories, it is defined under the Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat program. Then when it is about 9 to 10 standards project is concerned, here the integration with any form of Indian art, yes, that should also be associated with the art integrated program. But we can see that there is visual art performing, like here also the same way visual art performing, and as it will be helpful to students to easily understand the project, that is culturally connected to them. Is they are culturally connected to them, and the teachers need to facilitate learning of the chosen Indian art form and ensure that the students are able to creatively integrate the art form or art forms being used in the project. That is, here also, here 5 subjects are there. 5 subjects are enrichment activity based project. So these subjects are, suppose a science has been taken, science is concentrating a particular topic and that is an enrichment activity. So what the project they are doing, that is based on enrichment activity. That enrichment activity should be associated with the art form. That is, integrate the art form or art forms. And social science, maths, English, regional language, etc. or the second language, whatever the optional language. Along with them, art should be there. At the same time, at least one project, one of these subjects can be connected to, integrated to the paid states or union territories art form. Minimum one project. So here we can understand that all subjects should be integrated with art form. So what art form? That is Indian art forms should be integrated. Here I am trying to clear your doubts about the projects. So let me say some of the basic things about maths. In maths, mandala paintings are there. It is about the circles, and concentric circles are there. In the concentric circles, these circles may be having a common center. And connected to that arts, the flowers can be drawn, different patterns can be drawn, in the patterns different colors can be used, and this can be used for the textiles, this can be used for carpet making, shawl making, etc. So it is associated with the Himachal Pradesh. That way you can associate. And in algebra, maths plus arts plus visual arts. That is how the visual arts creating some patterns. First of all, try to do it this way that draw a grid first of all, then drop the colored droplets in between the intersection of the grid. So you will get in the correct, suppose you are drawing in the correct distance, correct size, that is the graph paper can be used first. Maybe some other papers also may be possible there, I am not so aware of where. Anyway, graph paper you will get correct distance and you can mark it, drop the colored droplets on the intersection of the grid. So you will get, just I have drawn this way. So how many different drops you have to draw, the number of color drops you can mark, how many shades you are using, what are the shades you are using. Suppose you are using the shades here, yes, what type of shades you are using, and what are the varieties of colors. You can use varieties of colors also there. So that way this also is giving you some artistic form. This will also can be used for the different spheres of life, that is I told you textiles, architecture, etc. you can use it. Then we can see the congruence of triangle. The congruence of triangle, the Warli-Art. Yes, you can draw this way, one, yes, this way you can draw, and another also you can draw, and you can form the form, yes, that way you can also draw, or just, yes, easily you can draw. This is also the formation of different pictures, but at the same time you can show historical paintings. This with some incidents, some events can also be depicted. So maths and SS can be connected here along with the Warli-Arts. So here this can be connected to the circles also. So that way art and maths can be connected, and several other subjects can also be connected. Why I telling this, I got the doubts that how maths can be interrelated in 10th standard with Himachal Pradesh. Bigger works are there, Kangra paintings, Chamba paintings are there, and different color combinations are there, and we can see the carpets are there, how the carpet, what type of geometrical patterns they are used. So there also you can use how many shades in order to make a particular size of carpet, size of rectangular carpet. That we can see there how many triangles we needed, how many squares we needed in between. So that is how the maths is helping you in the creation of art and craft materials. Yes, so that way you can connect and yes, and what is the shape of the furniture made there. Then we can see that how, what is the another doubt I have seen, that whether you have to connect the pair states, we have to compare the pair state. Suppose Rajasthan is making the effort about the crafts and art items of Assam, whether they have to compare. No, it is not necessary that we have to compare, because it always comparison may not be possible. So it tells that you have to study the art form of your pair state or pair union territory. What all art form you are learning there, along with that subject you relate. And otherwise it is not so necessary. And another question is that whether the BADO itself is sufficient. BADO you are writing, but different students, 4 or 5 students will be there in the group. Each student, everyone has to write a report on that particular project. That is important. Then another question is about the languages. What the languages can be done? And so Hindi also come under languages. Suppose languages is concerned, enough scopes are there. There is drama, theatre, because discussions, dialogues can be used. Drawing, art forms can be there. Then picturization of poems. Some poems will be there. There is a correct picturization, video, PowerPoint presentation. Then the reading a poem with a different modulation. Especially in the smaller classes, a poem can be read in the class. Students as well as teacher can also train them. Then with a different modulation, skit, mime, etc. Then yes, about languages, I think in the higher classes, 10th, 9th, it is better to write the brochure about it. Suppose as I am concerned about this 9th standard and 10th standard, as you asked me, majority of you asked me how you will connect it with Himachal Pradesh, you can see that if Hindi is concerned, Hindi, the soldier's lesson is there. That soldier's lesson you can write a letter, or you can invite them by writing a welcome card. You can write, if it is Hindi you can write, even Malayalam you can write, even English also you can write, invitation cards you can write with a picturization. You can draw picture, you can sketch it out with the different colors, and you can there how you will connect with the fairs and festival. You can say that yes, we are having this type of fairs and festivals, you are not getting an opportunity to come and join with as they are in the bodies, or somehow one place you can arrange and say that we will come there and we will celebrate it for you. That way they can perform the art, what type of Kulinati or whatever dance they used to perform, that let them do there. And also we can see that fairs, what are the things are sold there, what are the other cultural activities may be there, that also you can narrate it and show it. Or you can imagine that yes, you are doing this, and you can make a commentary on yes, next program comes this one, like that. And serving of the food, yes, the food items associated with that particular state also you can integrate here. So explanation. So when it comes, when food items come, yes, one doubt also I got regarding chemistry. In chemistry you can see that how the food item there you can relate. In the case of the food, that Himachal Pradesh food is cooked in the brass hot pot. So in that brass, how what is the ingredients, what is the main components there, and the food also regarding what are the vitamins there. So connected to that, maths also can be done. But what is the percentage? Is what are the components of vitamins there? Yes. So this way chemistry can also be connected. And in the circular I found that and as an exercise about the components of elements can be used, is asking the children to act and react upon each other. Like that also you can do. The children themselves are acting as elements, acting as components. They can use. So then we can see, yes, I told you brochure is language, whatever language is concerned, they can write the brochure, they can narrate it. Those who are having high literature skill, let them write. Then those who can draw, let them draw. Those who can paint, let them paint. And so we can see that another thing, letter writing. Regarding letter writing, letter to editor is there. So about some social issue may be there, or illustration of particular event may be there. Yes, enough letters we used to see in the newspapers. At least you can see there how they are describing an event, what took place, when celebration took place. There are also enough chances to illustrate, enough chances to narrate, enough chances to draw or picturization of that. And another one, letter about commercial correspondence, that I have seen, I don't know, 9th Malayalam or 10th, I have seen the commercial correspondence. When commercial correspondence is concerned, you can write that, yes, these are the paintings available here. Suppose Himachal Pradesh is concerned, that is a Kangra painting, Chamba painting, they are available. What is the peculiarity of the painting? You can write, you can show the picture also. Here I can't show that because I don't have the availability of those pictures, because I can't take them from the internet and show it here. So with the pictures you can see, or with the look at the picture and you can draw.